Hey, good morning. Welcome to the studio at Two Girls Treasure. I'm Diane Pruitt. Listen, I'm wide open today. It is Wednesday and the flower show starts Friday, and I have a lot to do, but I need nourishment. So this morning I mixed up my Nourish shake. And if you're not familiar, message me. I will introduce you. Nourish is a meal replacement beverage. I just mix it. I actually mixed my Activate in this morning with a little bit of cream, some banana, and some peach puree, and blended it really well. Oh, I threw a banana in there. Did I say banana? I threw that in there too. But it gives me what I need, all of the nutrients and vitamins and protein that I need to start my day. Now, my BF Leanne said she's putting peanut butter in hers for that extra kick of protein, and then she's not hungry until lunchtime. Well, that makes sense to me, and I might have to do that tomorrow. But my Nourish shake is what I need to start my day. If you need something better to start your day with, let me know, and I'll be glad to introduce you to it. It's so good. Meanwhile, back at the farm, welcome to the studio. We are going to create, if I don't choke myself out, we're going to create a little bit of Halloween because I was working on Christmas yesterday and the day before, and I'm all excited about Christmas, but you know what? Halloween comes first. So we need to do a thing, and it's kind of a combo deal. Because for me, this time of the year, y'all are getting ready for pumpkins, and I'm already past the pumpkins. I'm into the let's get our Santa Claus on, and let's get ready for that season. But let's back up just a quick minute, and we will get started with this. First, let me show you what I completed yesterday. So here's my pretty ribbon, my pretty light pink ribbon, and here's my kitschy Christmas ornament with my snowman on it. He's so cute. I did both sides in glitter because if you're gonna do flamingo, you've got to do glitter. And he's just absolutely adorable. Some chunky glitter for some snow effect. So I finished him. I did my reindeer. He has a gold chain, and he is pink with lots of glitter. Lots of gold glitter. He looks so, so cute. And I think I showed this yesterday, but we did our little recycled pot. And then last night, let me show you what I worked on, because these are so much fun. I took my resin home and I worked on double-sided resin ornaments and put a little bit of paint on. They weren't dry before I was ready to conk out for the night, so they are painted, they are not transferred, they are not glittered, there's no imaging on them. Look at this cute little Christmas gift. Everything in flamingo and bashful blush, and I have some more, because these were awesome to create. So what I want to do today, let me drag my bucket out. Bear with me a second. I'm going to reduce a little bit of the weight because these get heavy. And I had two different kinds of resin in there. And, ooh, I made some double-sided tapers. These are your Christmas tapers. These are so pretty. I used the same process last night that I showed you yesterday. Now, even if there's a little gap in some of them, because I was trying to do 2 or 3 at a time, it's really hard to coordinate the pins and the curing to make sure that the pin is not sticking out one side, to make sure that it's in straight, to make sure the eye hook is straight. I should only do one of these at a time. I'm impatient. I tried to do several. It's probably not the best idea. I'm sorry. It's just not. It's just not. Now I have an ornament here, an ornament here. I'm going with the small ornaments for our Halloween tree. And don't be mad at me for going small. You'll love it when I'm done. I'll show you why. All right, those are, and I think, you know what? We could even use one of the Christmas tapers to work with. I'm gonna leave Santa Claus and the angels alone though. We're gonna leave them straight alone. I might use the silver one though. I might use that. But Santa Claus, he's out. We're not messing with him. Not messing. What's going on the workbench? Do you have any leftover Christmas tree pieces and parts? Have you seen any at the thrift stores and you're like, I know I can do something with that? You shouldn't overlook those. And here's why. There we go. Welcome in. If you're just joining me, thank you. Thank you for coming into the studio today. I'm going to move our pretty pinks out of the way because we're not going to pink this up. We're going to use some of our darker colors. I have my little side cutters. These are my favorite ones. They're old. They're probably not in the best shape, but they fit my hand and I like these. So I'm going to take my side cutters and I'm going to trim off some of the pieces of this Christmas tree. Now, it's old and it's crusty, so some of it's gonna come apart. It's the nature of a fake tree. They come apart, y'all, just like a real tree. So if you're buying a fake tree because you don't like the mess from a Christmas tree, guess what? You're gonna get that anyway. It's gonna happen. So let's go ahead and trim these boughs apart. We're gonna make a mess, and I'll clean it up. Now that one trimmed, but it didn't let go. There it goes. So just bring them down, separate those branches, and this one's completely uncooperative. There we go. Got it. All right, I'm gonna go with that for right now. Chunk those out of the way because look at the mess it leaves. It really does. I'm okay with it. We'll fix that. All right, now, a couple of years ago, I flocked our Christmas tree at home. I did. I took our, that one's done. I took our Christmas tree and some white paint and I flocked our tree. So this morning, let's take some sunset. I have marigold. I still have our cactus rose, and of course I have my midnight in a cup covered up because I keep using it in little bits. And we're gonna flock this tree for Halloween. And how do we do that? I'm glad you asked. First, we open the paint. Then we take our brush, get some paint on it, not too much, don't over dip it like I just did. Tamp some of that back off. If you need to, grab a paper towel and tamp some off. We're just going to paint our tree. We're going to flock our tree in orange, sunset orange, marigold yellow, cactus rose, our special blend of cactus rose, and midnight. And I actually have a shaped Christmas tree out of wood, a big one, not a little one, because I went looking and I was like, That's a little one. That's not what I want. That's not what I'm looking for. Now, some of your branches are going to come apart. Remember, we're dealing with old, crusty, dried up, fake Christmas trees. It's okay. Let it come apart. Just clean up your mess. But let's take these branches and let's flock them in our fall colors. Let's make our own tree. Now, if you have a fake tree, a ficus tree or something like that, you know what? Throw some lights on it. You don't necessarily have to flock it because you're going to want it for another season. But you can totally make a full-size Halloween tree. And if you're like my cousins, one is a complete and total Clemson fanatic, and she actually has her Clemson tree. It's not a Christmas tree because it's not Christmas yet, but it's Clemson football season, so she has her Clemson tree. And our other cousin has a Halloween tree. She puts that up every year. I hope she still puts it up. It's beautiful. It has all the fall colors, and it just looks so good. All right, so we're going to cap that, and we're going to grab our yellow, this is our marigold yellow. This is the perfect fall yellow because it's nice and bright. It works perfectly with all of your fall tones. This is the one you want when you're doing your fall decor painting. Look how pretty that is with that marigold mixed in with that sunset. Just absolutely beautiful fall tones. Let's go ahead and get all of these branches covered in. I should probably put my apron on. Of course, I've got paint on this shirt too. I took my long sleeve off because, y'all, the temperatures this morning in South Carolina, they dropped. Good morning, Lisa. Hey, honey. I sure hope you're coming out this weekend. I sure hope you're going to be around. I sure hope you will. Miss my friend. She lives on the other side of town. She might as well live in another country for as much as we get to see each other, right? But the temperatures in South Carolina this morning are an older woman's boon. We love this. Look how pretty these are turning. So beautiful. I love that. Now I know the ends are not painted. I've got to hold on to something there, y'all. I got paint all over me and I was wiping my hands off constantly with alcohol wipes yesterday, and my brand new nail polish is now not brand new anymore. So it's okay. I'm okay. Everything's okay. Little bit of water, a little bit of midnight. Darken these up. Halloween them up. I'm going to go right down the center. How cool is that? It's got that fire finish to it. Right down the center, just a little bit of midnight on each one. And these will be dry by the time we go to the next step. And I really do need my hot glue gun for the next step, but I'm probably going to end up with my staple gun. But it's okay, whether it's staple gun or whether it's hot glue, it'll all come out in the wash. With a good staple puller, pair of pliers, it'll all work out. All right, we're going to move that, and I'm going to move some of my edges so we don't mess up anything we've already worked on. And we are going to scooch everything out of the way, just like that. Boom. I love to have a work board on top of my table. All right, so we've got this gorgeous Christmas tree. It's probably 2.5, 3 feet. Looks good. We're not going to get to the whole thing, but because I want to put some ornaments on it, but I'll show you how we're going to do this and make it really super cute and fun and usable to hang ornaments on and make a Halloween tree. Because my cousins have one, I need one too, right? All right, do we have staples? We have no staples. I know where they are though. Yep, we cleaned up. Yep. I found my staples. They're exactly where I needed them to be. Ta-da! We're gonna load that up. Love it. All right, let's grab a couple of branches and let's start kind of low. Get your fingers out of the way. Oh, this is gonna be so cute. And just push them up in the area where you need them and want them. And come across the middle. We'll drop down to the next row. Fill this in right here too. Y'all, is that gonna be gorgeous? Throw some hearts out for a good start to a fall-inspired tree. Now, I'm not going to get ahead of myself. We're going to let this dry real quick. This one's on there. This one's on there. I don't think it's on there. Good. Still got wet paint here. There we go. So let's set this to the side and let it dry for just a quick minute. We'll sit back down in the chair. Move the staple gun completely out of the way so I don't pinch fingers. And let's grab some of our smaller ornaments. And we're going to grab even some stars. Let's do this. And let's see. Hello Pumpkin is over here. EFGH. All of our resin precast are really well organized. They are in alphabetical order, which is so handy when you need them right then. So we're gonna play like Jack Skellington, and we're gonna create a combination of Halloweeny Christmas. Because, you know, the Halloween, the trick-or-treat, it's kind of like candy, isn't it? It's fun. I like the candy. I like the costumes. I love watching the children run and jump and play and squeal, and it's fun. It's supposed to be fun. Trunk or Truth is coming up at First Baptist. That's going to be a great time. There's lots of games and activities. Bring the kids. Let them be kids in Christ. I love this. All right, let's get our paint colors on. I'm going to stick with my silver on this, but I'm probably going to do a little bit of highlight in black. Let's get all the colors open so we can play all at one time. Grab your small brushes. Grab 3 or 4. This is a fun time right here. I want to do this one first, and here's why. I'm going to do the orange on the cross section of the gift, and I'm going to do our ribbon in black in Midnight. Look at that. Look how cute. Let me do the side. Now this one's 3D. This one's double-sided, and it was intended for Christmas, but you know what? It's Rethunk Junk Paint by Laura, y'all. When we get ready, we can repaint this. And let me get another small. I want a small square for this. Hey, Maddie. How are you doing, honey? I'm so glad to see you. Is everyone in a safe area? Is everyone in a safe place? We've got a really ugly storm coming, and it's not like we didn't just have a really ugly storm, because we had a really ugly storm come through. And people are reeling from the damages and the devastation. Please let me know that you're safe. I love you all. I do. Whether you're just watching every day, whether you're buying sometimes, whether you buy never, I love you all, and I want you to be safe. Oh, Maddie, honey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's so hard to get through. And I know that. I love you, and I will be praying for you and your family. I wondered where you've been. I'm sorry, love. We have company. Good morning. Let's see who's visiting. In the door, right back out the door. Huh, okay. That's okay. That's all right. Maybe they'll come back. All right, there we go. And I'm just gonna do these in, I'll probably highlight this in some silver or pewter, just so we can see all the details of this ribbon. But there's my little Halloween, there's my start to my Halloween ornaments. It's very hard. Maddie, and if you didn't know, if y'all didn't know, Two Girls Treasure is actually named for my mother and my sister Laura. You hear me talking about Laura all the time. She's my sister, and I love her dearly. But she and my mother were so close, and shopping at places I loved to do, and I wanted the kind of store to honor them, so that if they were here in South Carolina, this would be the place they would come to play and have fun and relax. And that's the story of how this is called Two Girls Treasure. That's why our name is so important. But Maddie, I know and I understand how hard this time is for you. And I'm praying for you. And he's staying in Fort Myers because that's exactly where that hurricane is headed. I'll pray that he goes somewhere else. He doesn't have to go far, as long as he gets out of the southern part of the state, I think. What do I know? But I pray that he's going to be okay. Wish he wasn't staying. But I understand it would be hard to leave. My sister's in Florida. I have people right outside of Tampa. Hard-headed people, too. Look how pretty. Look how pretty in the black. So we're just detailing out these ornaments. And I know we're going to have to go here in just a minute. But we're going to detail these ornaments so that we can hang them on this makeshift Christmas tree, Halloween tree, whatever you want to call it. And here's the cool thing. When we are done with the autumn season. It's an autumn tree, that's what it is. When we're through with our autumn season, all we have to do is reflock those branches. Look how cute that's going to be hanging in there. And then we can change it all, and we will have a Christmas tree again. That's all we have to do. I think my little Nomi just fell over. The wind, I've got the doors open. It is absolutely beautiful in South Carolina today. Pre-storm, it's always beautiful, isn't it? I'm going to put our cactus rose down on this. We'll just paint this up real quick. I'm going to hold on to the stem, so I'm not going to paint the stem. And then I'm going to take my orange brush, my sunset, and I'm going to put some highlights of sunset on this piece. I'm not going to paint over it, I'm just going to paint the tip edges of it. We're going to leave that cactus rose right where it is. Look how cute. Look how cute. It's hard to see the small pieces. Now that we have all that nonsense done, it's good nonsense too. Don't think I'm dismissing it. This is good stuff. All right. And we'll get to the rest of the ornaments. I just know what time it is, 9:32, and it's 2 days before the start of the Fall Flower Festival. So I've got a little bit of work to do today. But here's our tree with our flocked branches. This one's already on a hanger, so we can just get a hook and I want to hang it here right in the middle. We can get a hook and we can hang that up just like we would any other ornament. Now I've got to paint the stem on that, and we're going to stiffen this up, and I'll put a Halloween gift right here. And we have the candy ornaments that are in the ginger and spice mold set, so we can add candy to this as well. But y'all, how simple and cute and easy is this going to be? Throw some hearts out for a very simple and easy autumn tree. I will deck the rest of this haul out and show you later on in some pictures. If you need any supplies, give me a call, send in your order, or stop by the store. I'd love to see you. Maddie, sometimes you just can't get people. You just can't get people to do what they ought. All you can do is pray for them, baby. So we'll be praying for him. He still has time to change his mind. It's hard right now to decide what to do because the storm's just... Which way is it going? Which way is it going? The spaghetti models are just that. We throw spaghetti against the wall to see if it's cooked. If it sticks, that's where it goes. Same thing with a hurricane. God's got his hand on all of us. Pray for those who are there, who don't have a choice. Pray for those who have a choice and are not going to leave, like Maddie's nephew. Pray for him. Pray for God to guide him. Pray for everyone who has been affected already in Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Tennessee. Pray for our country. We need it so badly. Pray for God to heal our land. Pray for each other. I pray for you, and I love you dearly. Thank you for being with me today. I'm going to make this super cute autumn tree, and right behind me, I have a wooden one. It's ready for Christmas. Not yet. We'll wait. Y'all have a very blessed and wonderful day. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I will see you right back here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Lots of prayers, lots of love. Keep your eyes on the skies and breathe easy. Pray hard. Bye, y'all.